welcome. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time and also not wanting to do for a long time. I've been emetophobic since I was 2, and I didn't know it was an actual phobia until I was in my 20s. So I'll be 41 in a few weeks, and I want to share my journey to heal my emetophobia. It's a really vulnerable thing, obviously, because it takes you into my very personal life. This is the one area in my life where it's been out of reach for me. It's something that I manage on a day-to-day basis. And if you are also emetophobic, or you're supporting someone who has emetophobia, then you'll know how it impacts every single day of your life. There's this inaccessible pain, shame, fear that I haven't been able to make peace with yet. So it's harder to manage this just normal stressful things. I have 2 boys and a dog. He's really cute. And so are my boys. But when it comes to navigating life, the emetophobia just heightens all stress. There's a story that's involved in my phobia, and it's painful. And there are some days where I get trapped in the story of it, and I can get into that victim mindset of, I can't fucking do this anymore. Why me? Why do I have to feel this everyday torture? Because it's so heavy sometimes. And then I realized that I have to do this. And I never, ever, ever want my children to be afraid of this. So I've tried so hard to keep it at a distance. When they're not well, I am not the mom that I want to be. So now I'm getting real with it. Because as life gets more stressful, and over the last few years, you know, through what we went through, the pandemic, everyone's nervous system has been impacted, anxiety is heightened, and I realized I just cannot live the rest of my life like this. Sharing this with you, because no matter what you're going through, if it's not emetophobia, if it's another phobia, if it's anxiety that's holding you back, I think we all deserve to thrive. And I realize I've done pretty well in my life so far, but I've survived through it. And it's not been it's been hard. It's been really hard. Now you're gonna watch me go through this journey, and I'm gonna tell you more about how I deal with it on a day-to-day. And I'm going to bring in people in my life who also have been supportive of me, or have been part of my life and had experienced this emetophobia along with me, so that if you need more support, maybe you can help educate those around you. Or if you are emetophobic, you know that you are not alone. I cannot believe how many people message me going, I didn't even know that it existed. I know. Because nobody who's emetophobic wants to Google anything to do with this, because you know you're afraid of what's gonna pop up, right? So I believe that the stats on emetophobia are super not accurate, because nobody wants to talk about it. I know that if you're watching TV, if you're out in the world, if you're at a restaurant, you're managing it. So from me to you, I wholeheartedly am sending you so much strength, because it feels like a curse. But I realize there's something so big here for me that once I go direct into that path and commit to healing, it's gonna unlock something beautiful. And so if you're on this journey as well, then I hope you can do it alongside with me, and we can get to that place together. So I welcome you to ask questions. Definitely subscribe and turn that alarm bell notification on so you know when I post a video. Yeah, stay tuned. I have a lot to share.